many good things happening on main streets and downtowns across the Magnolia State. So today we're highlighting what's happening downtown this weekend. It is brought to you by the Mississippi Main Street Association. So don't forget, you can always go to msmainstreet.com/calendar and you can get more information on upcoming events. And coming up this weekend, it's all about the Delta. There are plenty of events going on in the Mississippi Delta, so go ahead and plan your trip. First up, you can plan a trip to Indianola for the second annual NOLA Fest, Fall Fest, should I say, where they're honoring B.B. King and all of his great career, life, and stories of the Mississippi Delta. They're kicking off Saturday with a kids' color run at noon. Your music and lineup starts at 12:30. They've got a Planters Bank dog show. That should be a lot of fun coming up at 2:30. They're going to have food trucks, pumpkin painting for the kids, and even some blow-up slides. So you can head on over to their Facebook page if you would like more information on that. But over in Cleveland, we're keeping it in the Delta today for all the Main Street events going on. Bolivar County, you are gearing up for the 40th Octoberfest, which is the largest festival in Bolivar County. And joining us to tell us a little bit more about that and the barbecue championship is Miss Cade Holder. Hey, Miss Cade.
Hi. Hey, thanks for having me on today.
All right, 40 years. This is older than I am. I can't believe.
This is older than I am, too.
Not by much, but by, just a smidge. And anytime you get events or festivals, should I say, that, start going into multiple decades, then you know that it's got the support of the community and that folks look forward to it every year, and it just becomes a trademark event. Is that what it feels like for Octoberfest?
Oh, definitely. I mean, this is only about my second year with the organization, kind of working to bring this festival, to reality with the community, and just learning so much of it and the history and all the people in the community who have contributed to the event, how it's evolved over the years, and just honestly, the scale of what it has become now is very impressive. It's very, it's just really interesting to see how things turn and interest really pick up. And you can definitely see that with the barbecue festival portion of this festival here in the Delta.
Well, that's the delicious part, but you can actually earn your barbecue with a few running opportunities. So how have y'all catered to the physical fitness-minded folks?
Sure. So this year we're starting off early Saturday morning, between 7 and 7:30 is when we've got registration going for our Octoberfest 5K and 10K. So we are still taking registrations. You can register online. Just head over to Octoberfestms.com and click on our different festival sections, and you'll see the Octoberfest 5K, 10K, which is going to take you on a race, and you'll run down Court Street, kind of start in our downtown, and you'll look through the beautiful campus out at Delta State University, as well as some residential neighborhoods. And we've got those two different race categories and age categories for all of the runners who are going to be competing. So everybody who runs is going to get a really cool pig, kind of in the Oktoberfest barbecue themed T-shirt for participating, and a really cool custom medal with that Oktoberfest representation on it as well. So we still got a bunch of slots left, and we're hoping, kicking off with that early in the morning, you'll run all your calories away, and then you can fill up on barbecue later in the day.
And the good thing about the 5K and the 10K there in Cleveland is it's flat. You don't have to worry about any hills.
Yes, no hills. So just, do your regular stretches. You don't have to worry about cramping up. And if you do, we'll come find you and have a plate of barbecue waiting on you.
You mentioned that T-shirt. I was looking over at the Cleveland's Main Street page, and they are pretty popular. Y'all have a running thing. Do people collect the T-shirts every year from Oktoberfest?
Yes, they certainly do. The cool thing about our Main Street is just how community-minded everyone is. We have all of the T-shirts actually on sale right now at about 4 or 5 different businesses, both in our downtown area and one out on the highway as well. So Airport Grocery, I'm sure that people around the state have heard about them and their famous hot tamales. They're a huge name here in the Delta. They're selling T-shirts for us. We got a couple of downtown retailers and a bank, one of our Ball Talk sponsors, Bank Plus, they're all selling the T-shirts. So we've got blue ones and camouflage ones, select camouflage ones on sale for anybody who likes to get out and or maybe hunters in the crowd to come and purchase those this year. But at the festival this weekend, we're also going to be having a deal on kind of vintage Octoberfest shirts that we have had throughout the years and that we still have collected here at the Chamber, and those will be on sale for only $5. So if you missed a year, kind of in the trajectory of things, some people took a year off even though we were back last year from COVID, and you missed your T-shirt last year, we'll have a few of those leftovers kind of on sale at a discount price in addition to the ones that we're selling for this new year.
Everybody loves a good T-shirt, Cade. I can go ahead and say that. And everybody loves good barbecue. So you guys have an MBN, you have to tell me what that means, sanctioned barbecue, and I like how you word it, battle. It's not a competition.
It is such a battle.
It's a barbecue battle.
I don't know if everyone around the state quite understands the scale of it. So the MBN means Memphis Barbecue Network Sanctioned Event. So what that means is there are legitimate judges who have gone through training, the same type of training that you have to do if you are cooking at Memphis in May in these like national battles that happen. Those are the types of judges who are coming to judge the barbecue teams here in Cleveland. And because it is that MBN sanctioned event, they've really doubled down for the requirements for the teams this year. In order to, kind of win what is called the barbecue battle, you have to compete in 3 different cooking competitions on this barbecue battle circuit in the Delta. And this year has been extraordinary because it's been back to back to back. So the Rouville Roast happening in Rouville, Mississippi over in Sunflower County was 2 weekends ago. That was one of the first rounds on the battle. Pig Pickin', which is the first home game at Delta State University, which Delta State had a great win last weekend at Pig Pickin', and we were excited about that. That's the second competition in the barbecue battle. And then Octoberfest here is the final competition in the barbecue battle. So the cumulative winner in those 3 different competitions, not only could, it's going to win the whole circuit. So that means they can win $10,000 if they are a professional cook team and $3,000 if they are the amateur or the patio cook team. So there is a lot of cash on the table for the winners of these different circuits. But it's also, we're on the 3rd weekend here, and it just so happens that this year it happened back to back to back. So I know a lot of these teams are kind of tired. We're at the end of the horizon here, and they can sort of see the light at the end of the tunnel. So we're excited to see who's going to come out on top with the winner of the barbecue battle circuit.
That's really exciting. Do you know by chance who the 2 winners were from the last 2?
Honestly, I've been so in planning mode for this. I have not gone through and looked at who the previous winners were, but if you do follow Delta Barbecue Battle on Facebook, you can check out and see the rankings, because it might be that you scored really high in the ribs category or the pulled pork category in one competition, but you didn't score as high maybe in the next one. It kind of shifts and changes, in the same sense that you could be the winner of Rouville Roast, but you might not be the winner of the whole barbecue battle. There's a lot of points that kind of differentiate in it. That's a long story for me saying no.
No, I think it's very exciting.
Winners, but there's a good bit of there's more science to it than you would think.
There's still a lot of good pork at the end of the trail, though, which is going to be there at Octoberfest, which is coming up this weekend. And if you don't like pork, you're weird. But if you probably like pork and music, so I want to give you time, Cade, to talk about all the good music that's also going to be there this weekend.
Yes, of course. Well, you're going to get our exclusive because we just got the confirmation today. So in the mornings, we always let some of our hometown groups come out and perform. So that is our dance studios and our gymnasts. But we in Cleveland are so lucky to have such a rich history of music in our town. We have been working with Trisha Walker, the Grammy Award winner, here, having what's called the Deep Roots series. And so the Deep Roots series is, local acts that we, help to put into different restaurants, into different venues around town to continuously play. And one of our Deep Roots artists, Peyton Aldridge, has just kind of started breaking into the big time. I don't know if anybody listening is a fan of NBC's The Voice, but Peyton Aldridge is on Team John Legend, and we are so excited. He is going to be playing at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. We just got that confirmation today that we're going to be able to welcome him. After some more of those local, kind of younger groups perform, we're going to get into even more deep roots artists. So we've got everything from like R&B and soul groups with some of our deep roots artists. Variety, that's a great band. Craig Adams is going to bring some more like country Americana.
Cade, where can we go to get the whole lineup?
It's the whole lineup. Yes, the whole lineup. And I will say probably our big headliner, though, at the end of the night, starting around 6 o'clock, is going to be the Cracker Jacks, the party band of the South. And they've been playing for decades throughout the state. And they are, bring your dancing shoes because they are going to play the hits. And we're really excited to have them.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a great match there on the 40th Octoberfest in Cleveland. You can go to msmainstreets.com/calendar, get more information on upcoming events in your area. But stick with us. We got more good for you.